I just noticed the second we started filming that the shirt I have on has bleach, like a bleach stain on it. So,
okay.
But
That was gonna be another pizza stain.
Kind of looks like that, but
most of the clothes that you wear has some sort of tomato sauce on it.
Yeah.
If not ketchup or from a pizza.
I don't know. I don't feel like I eat that much tomato-based sauces, but it seems to be
always on your clothes.
I guess it's the one I spill the most. I don't know. Guilty as charged.
It is one of the messiest foods to eat, though. Basically, anything with a tomato sauce in it is going to be messy.
Yeah.
To a certain degree.
Is it the consistency? Is it the color? Like, why? I don't know.
I think you're a saucy girl. I think you like to sauce it up.
You think I should be the one to answer that question?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Well, we got a bit of a late night ep that coming to you guys from, I guess, Sunday the whatever. I can't even recall, but
it's the 21st.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, and look who just came to join the party. Come on.
Come on, boy. Come on, boy.
Say hi to the camera.
Yeah.
You're good for views.
Yeah.
Little Juanito Burrito here.
Juanito
He smashed a glass last night.
Oh
as soon as we got in bed,
dude.
and we're like falling asleep, just
after like I was like still well, I wasn't drunk, but like it was at that point in the night where you're like, okay, I'm starting to get really thirsty, my head's kind of starting to hurt.
Yeah.
Finally get snuggled in, and then
I know, just
wine glass.
The loudest crash. I was like, motherfucker.
I always.
And then Yazzy's like, yeah, I'm not gonna get up. And I'm like, no, we have to get up. We can't just leave the glass there. He's still in there. She's like, just give it a minute. I'm like, babe, he's in glass.
Oh, well then who freaking came to the rescue, huh?
We both did. We realized we don't have a broom.
Yeah.
Which is
true.
That's when you need a broom, not put on the vacuum cleaner. Gotta plug it in and shit.
Oh yeah. It's just that's a double. Oh.
That's good.
That's fun.
That's good where he is right there.
I love that. He's pissed because you're in his chair.
Actually, though.
I think that's actually why he's sitting over there just to.
Fuck, I was eating dinner in this chair the other night. Yeah, and he sat behind me and he started just pressing his arms into the backrest of the chair. You know, slowly moving me off the edge. And I'm like, all right.
You look behind and he's just straight arming you.
It's okay. He's okay up there. I think that's a better cat spot.
Makes more sense. He likes to come over here too. I don't know, perch.
He's a good boy though. Like 99% of the time, he's a good boy. He does regular like cat shit, you know, like.
He goes wild. In the mornings is when he goes wild the most. I feel like.
Well, now he expects like a shiny light every single morning. Because if you use your phone in bed, it just perfectly reflects off the sun, and then it's just bouncing around the room, and he's just waiting for it every fucking morning now.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
I made that mistake, and I made it look like it disappeared in the crack in the wall, so now he'll just sit there and meow, and then meow at you, and then meow at the corner in the closet.
When will you come back?
Sorry boys, I'm vaping. Not nicotine.
She vapes now.
Yes, I do. Well, now smoking like fucks me up, so.
Yeah, you're more functional for sure. I never really noticed you when you were high before, you know, like it was kind of just like regular you, like high or not, but recently a couple times I'm like, yeah, you're high right now. You know, like cooking dinner and you're just like looking at a knife, you're like, can I use this? I'm like, yeah,
can anybody use this?
Just cut it. What are you talking about?
Take a cert for this?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely, there's like a point in the pandemic where I smoked a lot of weed. I was like high most of the time.
Yeah.
And then, just got out of that. Started training, like, I think once I started training more too, like, competitively.
Yeah.
I kind of had to stop, so.
No,
and then I got this, and I don't smoke as much anymore.
It's weird. When I was like in my, I don't know when the switch happened, but I loved smoking. And then suddenly it just started hitting me in like waves where like I would smoke and I would get, I won't call it like panic attacks, but like my anxiety was like so much more heightened than it ever was like at any other time in smoking. And I was like,
you had a lot going on too, being in school and everything else. You just always felt like you're wasting time.
Yeah, it will always, right? And like I don't know, I always, like anybody has anxiety that they're not doing enough in life, and you know, like how can we, you know, be our best selves and stuff. And I just didn't feel I just didn't feel good whenever I smoked it, like almost ever. Now, every once in a while I'll take a rip. Once it's like everything's done, and then I can be chill. But if it's like,
you're not satisfied with your day.
Yeah, especially if I'm not satisfied with my day. But
yeah,
I got enough done today, so like I probably would smoke tonight and I'd feel okay. But yeah, anxiety's a bitch.
Smoke. It's fun.
Yeah.
That brings me back to the OG days. The OG days, hanging out at Moss Park, getting weird.
That was cool. That was cool. Yeah. Well, I enjoyed it. I like drinking though. A little bit of beers here and there, no problem.
I don't know. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. I just think I get a little too wild. Like, sometimes. It's like, I think the thing with drinking for me is it's not always, but it's like, I don't know, there's a chance. So I don't know.
I think
pick and choose. I gotta pick and choose my
anxiety post-drinking is what kind of ruins it. Because now all you're thinking about is, oh, I don't act like an idiot the whole time. Yeah, you gotten drunk a few times, and you act like a drunk person does. Yeah, right? We get in a fight or whatever. It's the only time we ever fight is when we're drunk.
We're just
stupid as shit, and you're just crying in a parking lot. And you're like, what are we doing?
Yeah, let's just go home.
And then we go home, and Donatello's looking at us, going,
"Dude, that's the best." Ever since that's like been the biggest takeaway from that trip is the Donatello mannerism.
Yeah, you go to Kitchener one time, you meet Donatello, you know he's gonna hit you with a.
Yeah, if he likes what you're doing,
if
he wants you to join, he's gonna hit you with that.
Yeah, no
and then you're fucking lucky. So.
And then he's gonna sleep in till at least 1 p.m.
Did we talk about? I know we talked about it, but I don't remember if we like really broke that down. How that was.
Just the Airbnb we were staying at with like this Brazilian family, which were super sweet, super nice.
They're just waiting for us with popcorn. They had 2 giant bowls of popcorn.
Well, they made that afterwards, but
whoa.
Yeah, no, they came in
around that.
They came in a little bit before us, I think.
Oh.
And then when we were in there, like that's when we like hang out. He made a couple bowls or whatever, but. Anyways, they got back from Donatello's godfather.
I don't remember that conversation.
What is the party you call when you tell someone they're the godfather or godmother or whatever?
I didn't know there was a party.
They had that. They do it in Brazil, I guess. I don't fucking know.
Godparent party?
Yeah, the godparent party. And
that's stressful, man.
Yeah.
Getting a god. Do you have a godparent?
Yeah, it's my aunt.
Aunt Sheila?
No, it's Auntie Linda.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Baked goods.
My, Aunt Mona, and then, Mario, who's a guy... No, not Mario. What the hell's his name? It's not Mario.
You don't know your godfather? Wait.
What the hell is his name?
I guess my godfather
He was this... Q. My godfather's name is Q, and my dad met him in the Navy, I think. And anyway, he lives in LA, and we hung out with him once when I was super little. And then, like, the last time I ever heard anything from him was he just sent me, like, a huge Ziploc bag full of CDs. And, like, one of them was My Bloody Valentine, which is still, like, a favorite of mine. But it's the one good thing Q has done for me. Some random Mexican dude who lives in LA.
What is the point of a godparent?
I don't know.
Yeah, why him?
When I was
seems like your mom would be kind of picky with
what you
want the godparent to be. Well, then again, I don't even know what the fuck they do.
Well, I think the original origin of that is like if your parents die or something happens to them, then they're your parents. So Q and Aunt Mona would have been my backup parents.
Both of them together. You have to live together now.
My Aunt Mona's like 83, the sweetest woman.
Yeah.
Has a red do going on.
Sweet lady.
Whatever Q's doing, that'd be funny.
What's up with old ladies just keeping the same haircut for 55 years? Dude. My grandma has only ever had the hair that she has. Like, there's pictures of her in her 20s, and she has the exact same, like, curled out. I don't even know what you call it.
Like the old lady curls?
Yeah, but it's like not an afro.
Yeah.
But
so when
I
was in hair school, we would have to do that.
It's a big ball of hair.
Yeah,
it's very strange.
What we would do is you would learn how to. I was in cosmetology school, and they would make us all the time do roller sets or perms, And then even if they like still would get a perm, they would still come in weekly. So every 3 months they would get a perm. Every week they would get a blowout, which would be a roller set, and you would wash their hair. And you do a roller set, and then you would tease, like sit them under the dryer, and then tease the shit out of the base, and then comb the ends to make it all shiny and like smooth. And you're just supposed to
last?
a week, and they'd come see you every week to get a roller set. But all the old ladies hated me, so.
No.
I had like.
I don't think you're their energy, honestly.
No. All the chicks had regulars
and a bunch of makeup and shit.
Mohawk with a rat tail.
No.
Yeah, no, it was
Unless the closet lesbian ones came in, they're like, wait a minute.
This is where I should be. No, I don't know. That was weird. Oh, that would be so bad too, because like they would have like sometimes if they didn't have like a lot of hair, just trying to make that work.
I just don't understand, like, going back to why you would keep the exact... Well, I don't know, a lot of people do that. I guess you kind of, like, get into a rhythm where you're just like, this is what I'm going to be for the rest of my life. I'm only ever going to have this haircut again. You know, and, like, guys who don't even change their facial hair. Like, I know Liam's dad has always had a ponytail and that, like, a full, like beard just right here, though, you know, but, like, full.
And it goes...
Like, yeah, like... plump and like
ew,
come off his face.
A plump beard?
Plump beard, yeah. He's got body to it.
That's
but he's only ever had that for his entire life. A ponytail.
I can't
So
remember,
odd to me. Why that?
I don't remember it being plump, but just using that adjective to describe anybody's hair is kind of fucked up.
Plump hair.
Plump facial hair.
Fucking Doug. Doug, like, is the stranger, like, he doesn't even have an answer for why he keeps his hair like that. He's got sideburns that come half the way down, and then they dagger to the middle of his cheeks. And he's got a little, like, flavor saver soul patch thing.
That's wild.
And like, just spiked up top hair. Like, kind of, I guess that's punk.
I don't know what Doug's about, man.
He's an
Doug's,
artist.
Again, that's your client that we mentioned.
One of my students, yeah.
But, yeah, that's funny. Having hair. Well, my dad had the same hair forever. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah. It's odd. It's just like evolve, you know. But yeah, people get routines and shit.
I guess I've had blonde hair for like over a decade. So.
Yeah, you too. You too. I was thinking about that when you're gonna make a switch again. Well, you had that purple moment. That was kind of wild. And your hair was like brownish gray.
Oh, dude, that was so fucked up.
For a while.
Just roots growing out, and I don't know. I blame the water a little bit.
Metallic water.
Well, now we got metallic water. I don't know, man. That was not.
Whatever any of that means. Metallic water.
Pipes are old, man. Pipes are old. I got tight feet.
Juan loves them. He said it's given his coat a new shine.
Aww.
Yeah, he's got a little paw there. You're gonna tell me you don't want to watch this cat the entire time? God, he's such a sweet boy.
Frig.
Such a sweet boy. Yeah, we had an okay weekend though. Kind of like what we do. Friday, I just worked shit ton. Honestly, Saturday worked a shit ton, and then in the evening we went to a party, which was super dope. To actually go out and like hang out with buddies and friends and shit.
Yeah.
And just kind of turn off the COVID brain for a minute. Fuck off with that. I'm over it. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just very refreshing. Toronto's been the most locked down city in North America, if not the world, consistently since November.
Oh, really? I guess consistently, that makes sense. But
since November, we've been in some version of a lockdown. They just reopened the fucking patios, and people are throwing hissy fits about that. Have a fucking patio open of all things.
Well, it was
sit alone on your own.
Yeah, it was bullshit that they announced that, like, only giving the restaurants like 24 hours notice and all of that.
Like,
so
what
all
the
these
fuck
people,
is the logic there? What the fuck is the logic? Seriously.
Yeah. It's just like, they're gonna be stressed as fuck. Trying to staff everything, make sure everything's right. It's just like, there's no way, like, people that have been off for that long are gonna be able to, like,
they've literally
concentrate about, like, all the precautions. So then it's just gonna be like, you're just trying to make it look like you know what I mean?
They're gonna make the whole thing fucking chaotic. Yeah.
So,
It's
I
fucking.
don't know.
It couldn't have been any dumber. The way that they fucking are doing shit here. It's so fucking stupid. The way that they close things down unexpectedly with zero warning. You know, like what if like one of these restaurants, so they get all of their supplies in now because they're oh shit, we're open, which I'm sure they're gonna be keen to not buy too much because like fucking Ontario's so stupid, Toronto's so stupid that they're gonna close it all down again because there's a rise in the cases. No, but whatever. It like regardless of that, like you know, what if they shut it all down and they just get their shipment in of whatever. You know, it's to the
all
trash.
That food and stuff too.
It's to the trash. And then they're just throwing money out the window, you know? Throwing money out the window, trying to keep the rent. Throwing money out the window, you know, trying to keep the place, like, staffed and working.
Yeah, it's brutal, man. Unless you've got the whole takeout thing on lock. And even then, it's just, like, I can't imagine, like, that really... You know, when you go to places that have, like... That were built to, like, hold, you know... tons of people.
Yeah.
I was gonna like throw a number out there. I'm like, wait a minute, I don't even know what's a crazy capacity right now. Because it all sounds crazy.
No, I know.
Yeah, but
I know. Just like we were looking today at like different cities in the States that maybe we want to move down to, just because it's not even necessarily that it's Canada. Canada's not that bad. But honestly, if we have the option to go to the States right now, it just seems so much better to us than being up here in Canada. It is. Honestly, especially Toronto, puts such a sour taste in my mouth. Not a fan of Trudeau at all. Like, I just find, you know, that, whatever, the way he's running things is just not up my alley. Not the way I would do it.
it just doesn't ever seem to. There's no promise of, or I don't know. Obviously, nobody can like really promise things are gonna get better, but it just doesn't seem like anyone's doing anything different. You know what I mean? But I don't know. That's enough negativity.
It's not even revved up.
I know, it's not a revved up segment.
It's a tiger segment.
Yeah, I guess that's you coming for the throat, bro. Coming for the throat.
Yeah, it's all good. All good.
I don't know. Should we get cheered up with the going in my DMs?
Oh my god, yeah, bring that
Do
up.
we need a moment for the DMs?
Bring that up, please.
I don't know, should I bring it up on my phone or like laptop? What would be better for us to watch it on? Because I know, are you just gonna put it?
Yeah, just pull it up on your phone. It's all good.
Oh
Like, it's
man,
fun.
dude.
Yazzy, you know, just like any, you know, beautiful woman gets, messages from fucking weirdos.
Wild cats.
Trying to, I don't even know what they're trying to do. They're trying to pretend like they're just friends, but they act super fucking strange.
Do you want his YouTube or do you want his face? The messages.
Start with the messages.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just for some backstory, this guy friended me back in 2017. Messaged me at, well, I guess that wasn't that wild of a time. And then in November of 2020, sent me 2 voice messages. And then, like, again, just like he's messaged me with no response this entire time.
Yeah.
And out of the blue has sent me a thing, or 2 videos that just say working on some new stuff.
Yeah. So funny.
I am in misery, and ain't nobody who can comfort me.
Okay.
Oh yeah, why won't you answer me?
Sounds so bad.
Silence is slowly killing me.
Oh yeah.
Girl, you really got me bad. You
Really got me bad.
I hope we don't get claimed for this.
gonna get you back.
I didn't realize.
Got me bad. You really got me
Bad.
It's just like, dude.
Dude,
You know,
I didn't realize it was Maroon 5. Honestly, I've sent that to a handful of people, and like by the time it got to D, he was just like, "Bro, you realize that's Maroon 5?" And then the other song was a Blink 182 song. I was
Talking
just
about
like,
bands
what
I
the
haven't
fuck?
heard about in a while.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Who the fuck's talking about Maroon 5? Anyways.
I don't know. No one's to mention them since the Super Bowl and Adam Levine got wild there.
I couldn't tell you about that either.
I guess you probably wouldn't watch it.
I watch the Super Bowl every once in a while.
Not when Adam Levine's on.
Not when Adam Levine is on. But yeah, no, you gotta play the other one. The
Oh,
other
yeah,
one's
yeah.
way better.
Oh my gosh.
You can't just play the one. So there's two, right? And who the fuck does this? Like, it's this weird, like, primal thing in a guy's brain where they're like, you know, like, oh, they would like this, they would like this. Because every guy fucking has it, you know, like, oh no, she would like it if I walked up to her and told her, wow, you're the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life, and hey, can I have your number? You want to go out for dinner right now? Like, no, you gotta ease your way into shit or whatever, right? Or if you're just dropping videos and DMs unsolicited, you're fucked.
I get so nervous when people, like, if I get a message from someone that I'm just like, I don't know
When
who
someone
that
just
is,
calls
or
you out of the blue.
oh my god, and you've seen that happen to me a few
Her heart
times.
stops. She goes, what does he want?
Oh, that's happened to me like a handful of
She's
times.
never answered it. I want her to answer it. Just to
I'm
hear,
so
like,
scared, but the thing is,
what do they say? I don't
I'm
know.
so scared, like, I can't tell if it's gonna turn into a video call. And I don't know why, but, like, video calls scare the shit out of me if I'm not expecting it. Like, there's, like, a few people that that's happened a few times where, again, and then if you call me on Instagram, that's even worse, because then I'm like, I don't know how to properly hang up.
Yeah.
So then I'm, like, worried that I'm actually gonna video call
Oh
them.
my god.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's fucked. Unsolicited videos, unsolicited
Voice messages.
like, you're forcing me to...
Douche. I apologize. I'm sorry.
So after those two fucking, like, song videos he sent, that's what he sends. Send playing.
Oh yeah, so this is
Oh,
the
this
one.
one. This one's my favorite. No way, no way, no way, no way, no way, no way, no way for her.
Dude, this is...
Tell me you're not seduced. Damn right.
Going to the dark side with you. Don't you care?
It's funny, we were singing this song like nonstop.
Oh, yeah. And we didn't, had no idea it was
In a way, 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 in a way.
He's awesome, man. I don't know. I went on his YouTube. I spent all morning on Saturday just doing a deep dive, and I'm actually a fan. Like, his content's pretty fucking funny. And he has more followers than us. He's got like over 300.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he
He had
does.
150.
He's like 300 subscribers.
No, he doesn't.
I'm pretty sure he
No,
does.
he has 150. 150. Yeah, well, the guy, the funny thing is that he's apparently a chef too, and he's doing all this cooking or whatever.
Oh, God.
And Yazzy just
Oh,
sent
yeah,
me
you're
a
right. It
picture.
is.
Yeah, I knew it was. She sent me a picture of this guy, like an egg freshly cracked into a frying pan, and his finger just directly in the yolk. And I'm like, what the fuck
Oh yeah,
are you doing?
because he would pop the yolk. He did a whole thing about, oh my god, just, I don't even know. 2 things are McDonald's themed items, and like, yeah, he cracks the egg and then just immediately starts breaking the yolk open with his fingers and then dipping them in the salt.
Oh yeah, that was the grossest part. Because he breaks the egg open, right? Sticks his finger into the yolk, like breaks it all up or whatever, and then immediately puts his fingers into the salt, which is right beside the egg, right, in like this open container, and then starts sprinkling it all on. And I'm like, that is so fucking nasty to think you just put that raw yolk. And it's not even about me being plant-based or vegan or whatever. That's just like poor hygiene in general. It's like that time I yelled at Evan for like putting raw meat on the counter and then not wiping it after. And I'm like, bro, that's fucking gross. I'm like, I don't want like raw meat. That's like not good for you. He's like, no, it's not. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I
Like,
forgot.
that's disgusting,
You
dude.
guys went after it a few times.
I don't know. I think we're better off having our own space.
Well, I think there's a lot of friends that, like, you know, you're good friends with them, but you're not good roommates with them. I mean, I'm sure it would have been a lot different if it were, like, a bigger space, but anyway, I think, I don't know, it is weird like that, though.
Yeah, he's, like, into meditation. Not that I'm not into it. I meditate, too, but you know when you, like, you live and die by it, it's a little different,
He's a
right?
little bit, I mean,
Yeah, we got a lot of similarities, but...
Yeah, he's one of those dudes that has to go outside and put his feet on the bare ground.
Yeah,
You
feel
know?
it, and do ice baths and stuff.
Oh, yeah,
He got
I
pissed
forgot
at me
about
for taking his big ice chunk thing, like he had this giant like ice block. I took it out of the freezer because it couldn't fit anything in the fucking freezer. And I'm like,
Yeah.
why do we have this gigantic ice block? And then I was gonna put it in after I was done, but I forgot or whatever. And he was all pissed. He was like, "The hell, man! You know how fucking long it takes to freeze this ice block?" I'm like, "Dog, I know." Because he wanted to do an ice bath, and I'm like, "God, you know you're not doing a fucking ice bath."
In that alley too.
Yeah.
That's the funniest part. Is like he did it that one time in the Rubbermaid tub. He had like he would do it in a Rubbermaid tub in the fucking crack alley.
Yeah, instead of just our bathtub,
Oh, yeah.
somehow filled that up. Just kept dumping water into it.
Oh
funny.
man, just I don't know. Thinking about living there and just people passing by because it was like a high traffic alley, you know. So
No, it
like
was, yeah.
people just like coming through and just seeing all the crazy stuff that was happening out there.
Everybody that lived in that area walked through that alleyway. Look at him right now.
He's being such a prince.
Oh my god. What a goddamn angel he is. And call 911.
911.
Report a beautiful cat. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. It's Connor.
Someone's breaking their pearl.
What?
Pearl.
Parole. I get it. Went for a big long walk today. A good 3-hour long walk.
Urban hike,
all
baby.
through our
Little
area.
urban hike. I'm melting into this chair. Sorry, guys. My back hurts.
No, I'm feeling it. We were talking about, talking about cities that maybe we want to move to in the States, so we kind of got away from that. But cities we'd want to move to, and then at first we were looking at Tampa because Yazzy has family there, and I'm like, fuck, Tampa sounds cool.
It's just funny because, like, I lived
Florida
with someone
sounds
for a
cool.
hot second, and
When you're
I
like
don't
a
know.
baby,
I know, but, well, no,
I
I
was
was
talking
older
about
than a
Florida,
baby,
like
but,
you're-
like, I'm just saying,
to
like,
find your childhood.
okay, no, I don't. But if you had to go, we won't get into it. Live in Florida, man. Just see how that doesn't change you. Okay? We did gator drills, man. Don't talk to me about this.
Well,
I don't know. I just never would have thought that I would be like planning on or like being like, yeah, actually, you know, let's go check that out. Aside from Miami, but I'm not against it at this point.
Like, how bad is a hurricane?
It's
Like
pretty
a
s-
like
I
a
don't
bad
know.
hurricane, I know is pretty bad, but like, you know, people still live in Florida.
Yeah.
It's not like it wiped them out, even the worst of hurricanes. Right, New Orleans is still kind of recovering, but
Well, yeah, they're pretty much just underwater though.
yeah.
That city should not be there.
But I don't know, man. Florida? Go down to Tampa, figure that one out.
I mean, I'm just at a point where I just don't want to sit still anymore.
Mhm.
So, fuck it. I don't know.
Yeah, we were like looking there, and then like ABQ, Albuquerque, live in the desert.
It doesn't sound fun to me, but like again, like I'm sure it'd be interesting enough.
I'm not against dry heat.
Yeah.
Dry heat, I think I would be fine with. Humid heat is terrible. But dry heat, you can kind of withstand it. As long as you're not directly in the sun, it's not that bad. If there's a bit of a breeze, it's not that bad. Humidity, you cannot escape.
I don't know.
You cannot
It's-
escape humidity.
But at least there's probably water nearby that you can jump into.
They got plenty of pools. They got plenty of pools.
Albuquerque.
Albuquerque seemed cool.
Yeah, I mean, I would be down to check it
It
out.
was cheap, too.
Yeah, that's the other crazy thing is like just looking at cities that are not Toronto. Just being like, oh wow. Or I guess not the
Rent could be
coast.
normal, you know?
Yeah, if you just get off the coast.
Like Tampa was a little expensive from like at least like the very basic research that I was doing, but like and then yeah, we were looking at Albuquerque, and then we looked at
Do the typical Montanan move and just go to Nashville.
Nashville, Tennessee.
Everybody I know, it seems, has gone to Nashville. at
Seems
some
like
point.
a good, you know.
So I mean, it's
little place.
yeah. I don't know. There's a lot going on down there, and I don't know. The time I was there, even though it was like short, I enjoyed it. I don't know. The South is just so like interesting because it's just so different than anything I've really experienced. So I don't
Mhm.
know. But so are all of those places, I guess minus Florida. But
Yeah, no, without a doubt. Like, And like, I just don't want to go to somewhere that's cold.
Yeah.
Like, be a little snowbird and get out of here. Like, message a lawyer and, just to see what the process would be for getting me to actually be eligible to work down there through whatever, I guess, spousal sponsorship. Oh, we got a stretch.
Oh, we gotta stretch, baby.
We gotta stretch,
We gotta
baby.
get a pet lawyer.
Yeah, a pet lawyer. Make sure that he's leaning on my back now.
Yeah, he's shoving you off.
I know, he's slowly working me off.
He's trying to make it more uncomfortable. See, I only have this really small couch,
You guys got that big couch.
so if you could just put my bear back in the seat and get off of my couch.
Yeah, we just watched the Fusion Fight League fights from Montana with our a couple of our buddies from down there. We haven't heard or seen from in a while, just because of COVID and everything or whatever. But it was pretty cool to see the whole MMA squad back down there together and putting in work.
Yeah.
Not their best night. There was couple wins. I think they had 2 wins.
Yeah, they'd get 2 wins, and I mean, there was definitely some moments that were good.
Yeah.
No, I think 3 wins, because Berkman won. Berkman.
Who the hell
won?
Berkman and what's his name?
Willis.
Willis, and that's it.
Oh, I think someone else won too.
Mm.
We didn't watch all of the card, but we watched a good portion of it.
Yeah, but yeah. It was
Ua won.
Ua won. Okay, so
Yeah,
they did
yeah.
actually okay. They went probably 3-2 then.
Yeah, that's not bad.
No, that's actually better than I thought. I don't know why in my head, I think it was just because Mikey, kind of like the shining star of the grindhouse, like top level jiu-jitsu athlete, great guy. He unfortunately lost. And I think it's some stuff that, with a little bit of really keen focus on his actual game plan and a little bit of more dynamic kind of striking, then he could really do well. Because he had some great basic strikes, like his low kick. Not to say his striking is basic, but just from a straightforward sort of just analyzing the pieces perspective. His low kick was good. He was throwing some good body kicks. He had some great straight punches, but I was waiting for him to get punched in the face every time he threw his low kick, because he wouldn't move his head off the center line, and he wasn't setting them up with punches most of the time. And it's kind of, I thought maybe he was baiting him for something, but it's just setting you up as a perfect target to get hit on one leg. So that's why I've started trying to teach those 3 different versions of low kicks, so you can kind of always keep your head off and attack from different angles and stuff. So I think even just doing that, if you're gonna be a low kicker.
Well, I think the thing is just, it's hard because his style is so, at least what I remember from sparring with him or always working with him, it was always very wild, which is cool and it would get overwhelming, but it's just kind of hard to.
He might have just been stiff too, just from.
Yeah,
nerves.
I'm just saying. Well, I'm just saying he's wild, but I feel that can sometimes be a little harder to. At least for me, I would imagine it would be hard to have intent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true, right? Because I'm always talking about having structure to your strikes, and basically the actual strike being supported by the strength of your body, and not trying to create power just with the actual arm or the fist or whatever you want to call it. Right? You need your actual, this is intuitive for anybody that's done striking before, but actually applying it's super difficult unless you really, really focus and get super down in the dirt and drill. But recently, just with some very simple changes, I just want to teach everybody is just shifting from side to side, not in the way that a lot of people use shifting in terms of actually switching your stance, but just getting your angle slightly off to the side and really finding out what is that sweet spot for that angle, right? When you're moving to your left and trying to circle around person so you could set up your offense, what is too far what is too short, you know? So like just working on that sort of stuff and trying to figure out what the spectrum of attack would be. So I don't want to sound like too like abstract with it, but you know, just working on stuff like that. But for anybody, right? And I think Mikey would have really benefited. I think anybody will benefit from just really thinking about what angles of attack you actually want to be on. So your head's not there to get hit. So
Yeah.
little things make big differences, I think.
For sure. Like, I can't imagine what that's like too, just like being on a main event after having such a layoff, like, you know what I mean? And then like after COVID, like first time competing in front of a crowd like that. That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it's
A lot of
intense.
pressure. Especially, and the guy you're fighting is 20-3.
Yeah, Mikey was 8-0. The guy, as an amateur, 20 wins, 3 losses. Crazy. And now he's going to make his pro debut, but it's like, I don't know, I've never heard of somebody fighting amateur that much before. At least, you know, maybe very nichely, a few people. But
I mean, I could see it like if, I don't know, if you like had like breaks in between, like unless you weren't fighting consistently, but
yeah.
Even then, he's not like an old guy.
No, he's 26. He's old enough. He's older than me. You know, he said that he was going to be making his pro debut now, though, so it's about time for it at the very least after that much.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how the skills, or not the skill set, but the rule set, how that will affect someone who's.
That's why I didn't want to spend too much time at amateur, right? Because it is so much different, right? You're thinking about like the way that you can attack on the ground and against the cage with knees to the head and elbows to the head, right? And then thinking about like the longer rounds and you know like probably bigger weight cuts and
That's
the refs
true,
kind of
actually.
treat it differently and
That's
you know
true.
there's a lot of differences.
The rounds, that would
It's two
be
different
tricky.
sports. Yeah.
I didn't really think, like, obviously, but like training your body to perform for 3 minutes for so long.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a jump, huh?
Like it really is two different sports. Amateur MMA and pro MMA are different sports. And that's why I wanted to go to pro, because I thought the pro rule set would do better for me. I thought I would be able to keep like a higher, more active pace for 5-minute rounds than anybody else can maintain. And yeah, it was true. Just because like amateur MMA is like more of a sprint because it's such shorter rounds with like the same amount of break, but it's much shorter rounds, right? So people really go like hard and fast always, and that's why you like see super spazzy fights. But if you have a little bit more time, then you know that is extra 2 minutes make a huge difference.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it's funny too, like that, and then even thinking like with jiu-jitsu matches being like 6 minutes. And then like hearing people that compete like mad with jits and being like, oh man, I hate it when they're 5-minute, you know, rolls. And I don't know, it's just weird to think. I don't know.
Yep. No, it's I don't know. It was fun to watch though. At the very like.
It was great seeing everybody get in there, and Bergman was awesome. Well, like I said, everyone had great moments, and
even Grammons, who lost, like in the second round, he was turning it around on him. He did really well in that second round, but then the third he just kind of lost it in his cardio. Well, to be expected.
Yeah.
What?
He didn't quit.
Fun fights to watch though. It seems like a lot of people are just antsy to get back in, which is nice to see. I know, like I miss it. Whenever I watch it, I can't help but feel that way, especially watching like a cage that you fought in. You just instantly get like that bit of sort of like sucking air a little bit. And they're fighting in my weight class, and they're calling that guy the champion, even though I was the last person to hold the belt. But he was still a champion too. Whatever, right? I would prefer if they just said they were fighting for the vacant championship.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
That's just me though. But it's all good. But if he's going up, I just don't think I'm going to be able to fight at 155 anymore. I put on too much weight intentionally. So 170 or 165. 165 would be ideal.
165?
That'd be perfect. 165.
Weight classes.
Yeah.
What?
Super lightweight.
I'm going up to cruiser. That's my weight class.
I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
It's a boxer.
Big. It's big. I always thought that was funny, cruiserweight. Like, is that called that because you're the size of a yacht. Like, I don't get it. No, hey, with peace and love. I mean that. I don't know. Cruiserweight for me.
Yeah, cruiserweight. Makes sense.
Man, alright.
You good?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, cool. Well, that was fun just to kind of sit down and chat, and I wanted to make sure that we had a chance to do this because we always enjoy just, whatever, being candid and relaxed. Want to get back upstairs and do a little bit more of the fun kind of videos and whatnot.
Yeah, I guess we probably should have. We could do a deeper dive on Buddy's page, probably upstairs.
Yeah, really give you guys some context about how fucking odd this guy is.
How awesome this guy is.
I don't want to expose
know,
him though at the same time,
Yeah, I don't know. We gotta figure something out.
Yep.
We gotta figure something out, but I don't know. He won me over, honestly. The songs, I kind of am. I don't know. I might respond.
But you're not gonna message him, no. Come on.
I'm gonna video call him right now.
No. He would answer too in an instant.
Like, hello.
Just have his hands egg beating in a big bowl.
He's making a country fried or chicken fried steak with one hand.
He made this fucking weird video where it was like, what was it? Oh yeah, it's just like, hey, gonna be announcing I'm gonna be doing some like cooking, like review. What it was
It was
like,
for
reviewing-
comfort food. He was gonna do a comfort
yeah.
food, and then like he listed all these things he was gonna make. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's just like, I'm not really into comfort food, but like, imagine you just coming home and like there's two dudes just tag teaming your chick.
You're tag teaming your wife and they've got blindfolds on.
Yeah.
Just like.
That's when you need some comfort food.
Whoa! I'm gonna show you to make chicken strips. Nice. That's
Country-
exactly what I would want.
Country breadsticks. That's what you need when you're.
But he didn't make any of that stuff. I don't know if
Didn't make
he's
any of
gonna like upload more, but all
Made
the other ones.
The most disgusting looking Big Mac wrap.
That was awesome.
Oh my gosh.
I loved that. He was pounding pickle juice the whole time, which is fucking awesome. I don't know. I'm in support. I might subscribe to him on my burner account.
Alright, well, we'll make sure that he gets a little shout out in the next one. But thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you probably in a week or so. And have this up in a couple days, or I guess right when you're watching it. But yeah, we'll see you soon. Thanks.